Hey guys, Ultra Prime here, welcome back to more GTA 5 Online. Today's build, we're going to be making Sam's Ford Mustang Cobra from Supernatural. So, as far as I'm aware, or at least from what I can tell by the reference photo I have, the car only appears in one episode in Season 12. And in the reference photo, it has Sam next to the car, and it looks like he's talking to Mary, who's his mother. So, Mary Winchester. And the car I'm going to be using is going to be the Mustang Cobra Superados, 2-door. You're going to scroll all the way down to the Vapid Dominator ASP, which will be able for 1.7 million if you don't have the trade price. But if you do, it's going to be 1.3 million. And you can actually get the trade price by just leveling up Ellis Car Meet Rep. That easy. Alright, let's do this. And since this is an Ellis Tuner's vehicle, it's going to have like a lot of customization options. Alright, so as usual for these builds, I like to do max performance upgrades, max armor, and max brakes, bumpers. So for the front bumper is going to be the primary aggressor bumper. For the rear bumper, just going to leave that stock. Now for the engine, we actually don't see like what's actually the engine in the car. But I'd say this is like completely up to you. Like, you don't have to change these options, but the options are there if you want to. But the only thing I would recommend you change is the engine tunes. And for the exhaust, just gonna leave that stock. Same with the fenders, you're also gonna leave those stock as well. For the hood catches is none. Car didn't have any hood pins. For the hood is going to be the secondary vented hood. You could also go with the primary vented hood too if you wanted. This actually doesn't really matter considering that that the color of the car is actually the same with the primary and secondary. The horn, as usual, doesn't really matter, so you can just leave that stock. Same with the interior. From what I could see, the interior is actually like completely stock, so don't really have to do anything with these. For the headlights, just gonna leave those stock. The car didn't have any neon kits, so you can just leave that off. A livery, the car doesn't have any markings or any stripes on it, so just leave it off. Though, oh shit, look at that. So this actually isn't part of the build, but I actually just noticed this. So for those of you who don't know, or at least haven't seen any of my Fast and Furious builds, this is actually a reference to Leon's skyline from the first Fast and Furious movie. Like, I knew this was a livery option for the LG Custom Classic, but I didn't know it was also an option for the Dominator ASP too. But yeah, since we're focused on the build, just leave the liveries off. For the louver is none. From what I could tell, the car didn't have a louver. And for the mirrors, just gonna leave those stock. Same with the mudguard. The car didn't have any mudguard, so we can just leave that. It was off. Now for the plates, is going to be a Blown White 2, and the actual plate number itself is WPZ 483. Now for the respray, very simple, a metallic black. That's why I said that the primary and secondary don't really matter. They're both the same. So it's going to be metallic black for both. And for the trim color, it's going to be dark steel. Accent color, just going to leave that the stock ice white. For the roof, we're just going to leave that stock. For the skirts, also stock. For the spoiler is going to be the primary arrow wing. Sun strips is none. The car didn't have one. For the suspension, just leave those stock. Transmission, a trunk, also stock. Turbo if you want. Now for the wheels, from the reference image I have, there's like no, you actually don't see the wheels very well. Though I can't actually look, like look up to see if the wheels are actually similar. Just gonna wow. How talks a lot. Okay. So yeah, still nothing. So I'd say, from my personal opinion, I say just leave the wheels stock. You don't need to do anything with those. And for the tires, I always recommend bulletproof tires, so make sure you have those. And window tints is going to be light smoke. And that's it. Oh yeah, I should at least do this real quick. Good thing it's actually daytime. Alright, so there's the engine. Mixed between old and new. Interior. And trunk. So overall, nothing really special, unless you actually do something with the engine there. But as I said before, you don't need to do anything with the engine. But you can if you want. Now, I also should mention that since this is an LS tuner's car, you can actually use this in the auto shop robberies. Which I have done. This is actually... this car is actually like one of the cars that actually use the most on those missions. On those robberies. There's I use Dom's RX-7 and this car. And as you can see, it's actually pretty fast. So yeah. Yeah, also this car does only appear in like one episode in like one of the later seasons. Like I think season 12 or something. But I will do Dean and Sam's cars first. Or at least like the ones we can actually make in game. I think I have like 2 more cars for Sam to do. Well, Peter's not gonna like that. All right. All right. So there you have it. That's how you make Sam's Mustang Cobra from Supernatural. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. See ya.